Well, hello there, you great and amazing people. How are you guys doing on this not raining day? We are in, where are we? Huntingburg, that's where we were. That's where we are. Huntingburg, Indiana right now. We just got loaded with a load of frozen turkey, and we are taking that to St. Joe, Missouri. The temperature today is kind of decent. We're down into the 80s right now, and we're not boiling by no means. Humidity doesn't seem to be too bad either. I did check over the truck this morning of our little debacle at the end of yesterday's video, at the end of our last video, and everything seemed to come out okay. I didn't see any dents, I didn't see any bends, I didn't see any rips. All I can say is between the bumper and between the stacks, those are some hard steels. Other than that, I did forget to plug the camera in last night, so I'm going to put you guys down for a little bit and I'll get back with you a little bit later on today. I was going to sit here and ask, why do I have a German Shepherd who insists on dipping his tail in his water bowl while going down the road, and what kind of wackiness is that? And then it kind of dawned on me, I walk around recording weird things all day and trying to get different angles. So we're two peas in a pot when it comes to being weird. I forgot to tell you our weight today. Our weight today is 41,562 pounds worth of product. Our gross weight is 79,800 and some change. We're not too high on fuel, so that kind of works out there. But here lately, our weight limits have just been astronomically high. Now, by no means am I a heavy hauler, or is 42,000 to 44,000 pounds heavy, by no means. But it is heavy in the wise of pulling a refrigerated trailer, and then you add on top of it a Kenworth W900. In a perfect world, none of my weights would go over 42,000 pounds. Then I would never have to worry about much at all, and they're easy to axle out. Now here in the past 2 months, we've been hauling more meat loads. Our light loads have disappeared. That company that we were hauling for, Meryl, is no longer around. So we've been hauling a lot of meat. Meat is heavy. Very, very heavy. Now it looks like you're thirsty, so I filled your water bowl. Is there anything we can do to keep your tail out of it? Now every YouTuber has their own little thing that they obsess over. I mean, every single one of us does. You watch any other YouTubers and they have this one topic that they always talk about. They don't mean to talk about it, it sits in the back of their head, so it's all they talk about. Mine is weight. We always talk about weight. And I don't mean to talk about weight redundancy or redundancy. Big word, I don't know. But I don't mean to talk about it all the time. It just sits in the back of my head, and that's what we talk about. Now we're probably about, give or take 30 miles from coming into St. Louis, or the outsides of St. Louis, Missouri right now. Then we have another 327 miles till we arrive in St. Joe, Missouri. We're going to stay on 64, jump on to 70, go through town, and then we're going to jump on to 61 and run up that way a little bit to, what is it, 36 that runs across Missouri? I think it's 36. And then we'll continue on that on our way over to St. Joe, Missouri. Well, we've made it through St. Louis and up Highway 61 here in Missouri. We're currently located in Hannibal, Missouri, right on Highway 36 now, and are about 190 miles from St. Joe, Missouri. We made it through St. Louis pretty much unscathed. We had a few close calls with people, but that's about it. St. Louis is one of those cities that you can buzz through pretty comfortably. I usually grab that right lane, set the cruise control at 55 miles per hour, and no one usually bothers me over there. Now, St. Louis is also one of those cities where most of the traffic is running 65 to 75 miles per hour through there. You can keep up with them. Just be ready for a very bumpy ride if you are in a big truck. And then if you're in a car, go ahead, grab that left lane and hammer down. That stretch of Interstate 70 through Missouri there, or through St. Louis there, I don't think I've ever seen a cop pull a car over on that road, so I'm assuming hammer down. The one thing I forgot to grab from home: chocolate milk. Or any milk of sort. I need milk. I just got 2 compliments on you. Well, technically, you just got 2 compliments. That's a beautiful German Shepherd you have. Very well behaved. Stood beside you the whole time you were walking. Do you have anything to say, man? I'm just that good, Dad. I'm just that good. You know, there are some adults out there that will tell you that chocolate milk or milk of any way is not needed as an adult. I will argue with you. I love milk. It's not like I drink gallons upon gallons of it a day, but I do love milk. Me and Troy get along really nicely because we both like chocolate milk. And it's not an everyday thing, you know, that chocolate milk there. I bought 2. I'll drink 1 today, maybe 1 tomorrow, or 1 the next day. Anyway, we have 190 miles left till we are in St. Joe, and I think I told you that already, but just to reiterate that, we have that left. So let's go ahead, wrap this day up, and get parked, because they're not going to unload us till tomorrow morning. Is it Chilothe, Missouri, right off of Highway 36. We're just making a real quick stop here. Opie to use the restroom, me to use the restroom, and to stand up. It's only been maybe 110 miles since we spoke last, but for some reason Missouri, or not just Missouri, for some reason I am turning this 495 mile day into an all day affair is what it's kind of starting to feel like at this point. Yeah, it's going to be an all-day affair. Well, that didn't work out. We've been here before, and every time we've been here, I've always figured they just unloaded during the day shift, and that was correct. But when I've gotten here before in the middle of the night, there's usually nobody here. Well, I get here and the place is packed. So I'm thinking, woohoo! They're gonna unload tonight. That would have been phenomenal. Nope. They don't take inbound at night. They just take outbound. So they directed us over here to the gravel lot, which is an extremely dark lot, but I think we should be okay. Judging I don't hit a tree or a post or mud. Yeah, I think we'll be alright over there. That's too bad. I was really hoping to get unloaded yet tonight. Oh, that came close. There's a manhole, you know, the tubes under the roads. That came really, really close. Remind me next time we come here that that is there. That would have gotten ugly. Those are those storm drains I was telling you about as we were pulling over here. That could have gotten it pretty ugly if she would have topped into that. That wouldn't have been a damage-free incident. Like I said before, we've been here, and this place can be a 30 minutes to unload you, or they can be a 5 hours to unload you. It just matters how busy they are in the morning. Now granted, we're not going to get up bright and early and be their first ones to the door like a lot of you guys are. That's just not in my nature. Even when we park at the place where we're going to get unloaded or loaded, I'm not going to wake up before the sun does. It just doesn't happen that way. I go to bed before the sun comes up. Alrighty, well, for some way we have made this day an incredibly long day. I am not sure how we did it, but when we started this day it was 491 miles. Quick day, right? We've made it a long day. We've stretched it out somehow. I'm gonna jump back in the sleeper, have me a bagel, then I think I'm gonna edit this video up, then go to bed. So you guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time. I'm assuming hammer down. I'm sorry. Did I not have you on camera? I'm sorry. I do apologize. Will you forgive me? Will you forgive me? Yes? Yes, you will? Okay.